What's up, guys? I just wanted to take a minute to film this video. Hi, Loki. Yeah, the kitties are helping, but I wanted to sit down and film this as a preface to my Yule video that I'm gonna be hopefully editing soon and putting up, just to take a minute to sit down and real talk with you guys, because this was my first Yule as a practicing Norse Pagan. My cat's climbing around behind the camera. But yeah, this was my first Yule since declaring myself a Norse Pagan at the end of August, like early September, and that's when I joined Wisdom of Odin's Discord. Yeah, Loki's being part of the conversation down here. But yeah, so it's been a couple months since then, and to be really honest with you guys, I went way over the top with my Yule plans, like I do with everything. I'm really gung-ho, especially when I get excited about something. My reflection is distracting me, so I don't need these glasses. Anyway, so yeah, I set myself some pretty big tasks for a first Yule. I wanted to go all out. I wanted to do 12 nights of Yule celebrations with like a different god or a theme that I was going to honor on each night of Yule, or a different meal I was going to prepare. I had it, at least halfway planned out for all 12 nights, what I was going to do for the first half. And then, to be honest, life got in the way, as it tends to do. Work got crazy on top of just the general craziness of this year. And I got sucked into that and just really didn't have time to do much of anything spiritually related, even just taking 15 minutes out of my day, hi Thor, to sit at my Freya altar, or the Odin altar, one of the two, and try to meditate. That's something I really need to get into for my own mental well-being, as well as my spiritual practice and growth. But yeah, I did about maybe half of the things that I had planned to do. Like, I went all out for Mother's Night on the first night. And then I think I did like the next 1 or 2 nights, and then after that I was just drained. And I know from what I've been seeing just from like other people posting on here and on like Instagram or in the Wisdom of Odin Discord, that a lot of us have kind of been in that like downward slump of just, the yearly cycles, energies ebb and flow, and, especially as we went into the end of this year and beginning of 2021, it was a lot. It was a lot for everybody, and so I think I definitely was not the only one who was just kind of not really feeling it toward the end of this year, at the end of 2020. What year is it? What day is it? I don't even know anymore. It's 2021 now, I guess, but it's going to take me a while to realize that 2020 is really over. We made it, guys. It's over. But yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. I've just been I gave myself permission to not have to be the perfectionist that I always am. And if I didn't do all 12 nights, that's okay. Especially for like those gods and goddesses. Like, I had planned to do a big offering to the Vanir, and I ended up just doing something smaller like a couple days later than I had planned to. And then I wanted to do something for like Skadi and Uller, and I didn't do any of that. And because honestly, I'm not very familiar with those gods yet, and I'll get there. I'm sure I'll have experiences, or at least make my introductions to different Norse gods and goddesses as I explore this path further. And some of them I might never connect with, and that's fine, because this journey and this path is different for all of us. And while we have the support and the guidance of this community, which I'm so extremely grateful for, that was like the one good thing to come out of 2020, besides finding these gods, was finding the community that goes along with it to support me in all of this and confirm that, hey, I'm not entirely crazy for thinking these things or feeling these things that I've been experiencing. So I'm feeling really excited and trying to be optimistic going into 2021. I'm excited to grow further in my spirituality as a eclectic Norse Pagan. I'm excited to meet others in the community and celebrate and worship with them and learn and grow by meeting others, especially as an isolated, introverted person who's been a solitary practitioner my entire life. It's definitely exciting to have not only just a community of like-minded people, but to make some real-life friends. That's really hard to do as an adult. I'm in my 30s. A lot of my friends growing up have moved away or are busy with their own lives and families. So it's nice to have a community here with you guys where I can talk about all this stuff and what I accomplished and didn't accomplish with my Yule goals. But I'm going to throw together the couple things that I was able to film. I tried to put together some stuff, some footage from what I did for Mother's Night, and just different baking things that I had done. But yeah, I'm just going to be honest. I didn't do nearly, not even half of what I had planned to do. That's kind of typical for me. I throw myself into things head first, which I'm trying to not do with this path, and really just take it slow. Do a lot of reading and research before I just jump into things like I normally would when I get excited. So yeah, I really look forward to learning and growing more with you guys this year. And I'm sure I will be making some more videos soon. I really want to do another video on all of the shadow work that I've been going through, just in the past year in general, even before finding the whole Norse paganism thing and meeting Freya. I think I had done a lot of inadvertent shadow work leading up until this point. And I'm still a work in progress. We all are. Nobody's perfect. I'm trying to give myself permission in doing things like these videos and, setting goals and rituals or ideas and projects concerning this path that I set for myself. I'm trying to not be hard on myself. I'm trying not to put that pressure on myself that I always do, to be a perfectionist with everything. And, I said in my own mind that I was going to do 12 nights of Yule, so if I don't hold myself up to that end of the bargain, then I just suck as a person. No. I'm getting out of that mentality. I've put myself in that cage, that self-imposed cage of perfectionism and people-pleasing for too long, and I'm doing this for me. I really want to share it all with you guys and on social media because my memory is horrible, and it's kind of a way for me to document things that I'm doing and be able to look back and reflect. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep the pressure off, go with the flow, let it be what it is, and just learn and grow with y'all and with the gods. So, I hope you guys all had a blessed Yule in whatever ways you were able to celebrate this year, and I look forward to celebrating with you in the coming year. All right. everyone. I just wanted to take a minute to sit down really quick before I get crazy busy doing everything for my 12 nights of Yule that I have planned this week, because even though I've only been Norse Pagan since the end of August, it is in my nature that I can't do anything by halves. I have to go all out and make everything super crazy difficult on myself. So why not just, celebrate all 12 nights of Yule in my first couple months as a pagan? Why not? But tonight is Sunday, December 20th, and tomorrow is the winter solstice. And so tonight I'm setting off my 12 nights of Yule by celebrating Mother's Night. I made some crab soup earlier, so I'll probably go dish some of that up, because one of the customs that I read was that some people will make like a golden cream soup to serve on Mother's Night. And I've never had that. I didn't know what it was, so I kind of just adapted a recipe that I already had to add an ingredient that I like, which crab, which they happen to have at my landlocked little grocery store this week. And I thought that would be a perfect addition for Freya, since she's my patroness, and she's one of the Vanir, and they're more associated with like the sea and water. So, and I just really love crab. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna try to just do like a little bit of vlogging this week to show you guys what I'm doing for the different nights. I honestly don't have them all planned out yet through the end of the year, so I'll have to sit down at some point and figure out what I want to do for like the later half of Yule. But I have everything pretty much set up for what I want to do this week at least. And so far it's really just I have like certain menus planned for each night depending on which gods or goddesses that I'm focusing on. What I ended up doing was trying to make up like little gifts, or like wrapped gifts in gift bags to put under my tree, and including things in there that I can then open as like an advent calendar on each night. And each gift just kind of contains like a tea light or a tarot card image that I'm going to use as a prayer candle, fruits, different offerings, things like that. Which I'll show you. So I figured I'd sit down and just chat with you guys for a second, and then show you the gift that I'm gonna open for Mother's Night for Freya and Frigg, the D-Seer. I think I'm going to include Hel in there as well, because I recently just communicated with Hel for the first time. And I think along with Freya, she's definitely a guardian of, the spirits of the dead, which is something that's kind of tied in with Mother's Night and, honoring your female ancestors and that whole thing. So, yeah, that's my plan. I'm just going to set up little altars here on the hearth behind me, where I have my little Yule log set up. Because it's just kind of a nice little separate space away from my Freya altar, or the Odin and Loki altar, which is up in the front room. So, I'll try to keep up with this all week, and just kind of compile one big long Yule celebration vlog, if you will, with just bits and pieces here and there. So, I'll see you guys later. everyone. It's me again. So I just wanted to sit down here and film yet another video, just to kind of throw in as at the end of my Yule video. Just because, like I said, I didn't really get to do a whole lot of what I had planned to do for the 12 nights of Yule, and so when I was going to upload like all the footage of whatever random things I had recorded on my phone, I didn't actually really have that much to throw in here. Like I had taken some footage of myself cooking the meal that I made for Mother's Night, and then I think the night after that, on the solstice was when I celebrated Odin and the Wild Hunt, so I made like this big pot roast and did a big offering for Odin. And then I think I did like one other celebration night after that where I like celebrated Manny and the moon and made a cake. But a lot of it I didn't actually film. Like some of it I like photographed and posted on my Instagram, but I was telling somebody today that I think my mantra going into 2021 and this new year is going to be all about trying to find a balance, because I definitely am kind of like an all or nothing type of person where I'm either like going all out, like I said, I'm going to go crazy and do 12 nights of Yule celebrations, or I'm like totally lazy, drained, no energy, and just bum around the house, not doing anything. And so this Yule was definitely a little bit of both for me. About halfway through, I just, like lost all my motivation, all my stamina. I was totally drained from just between work and the holidays and everything. So I didn't get to do a lot of what I said I was going to do. And then the things that I did do, I'm still kind of trying to navigate the waters of being a pagan on social media, especially because like I am kind of very private and like keep to myself in my everyday life. So my dinner timer is going off. Okay, I'm back. Actually tonight for dinner I'm making this like salmon wrapped in puff pastry, just like a pre-made puff pastry that I found in the refrigerated section at the grocery store. But that was one of the things that I had originally planned to make, I think, on my Vayner bloat night that I had planned around for the 12 days of Yule that I didn't get around to doing. And that was the only thing that I was kind of bummed out that I didn't make time for during the Yule celebration, being like a Vayner follower myself, like Freya, Frey's my patroness. I've been really starting to get like some Frey vibes in my life the last couple of months. And then I did end up being able to go to the park about a week or so, maybe it was only a day or two after Christmas Day. I finally took a little trip to the park to go visit this tree that I drive by every day when I drive by the park, and I don't know, it just seemed like a good place to go and do the Vayner offering that I didn't get a chance to do during Yule. So I did a smaller one than what I had originally had planned, and just took some fruit and some shells that I had out to that tree and left it there, which ended up being really cool because what I thought from the road was just a single tree ended up being two identical twin trees. So it was very Frey and Freya vibes, which was interesting. So yeah, tonight I'm making one of the foods that I didn't get around to cooking, which was some salmon. But hey, I'll still get to enjoy all of the tasty things I had planned eventually, just not all at once, 12 days in a row. That's a lot of cooking, even for me. I like to cook, but like I said, I kind of go in fits and starts with things where I'm really gung-ho and into it, and then I'm kind of burnt out and need to rest and recharge for a little bit, and then I'll kind of come back and get my energy back and be all about doing hobbies and activities and cooking and cleaning again. But yeah, I was definitely in the downward lull of that cycle the last 2 weeks, but I'm feeling re-energized, recentered, refreshed, refocused. I'm ready to slay this year. New year, new me. I'm really, gonna try to keep continuing on my shadow work that I've been doing all year, and like I said, I will hopefully be able to sit down and focus and make a video just kind of talking about that at some point. And hey, if anyone sees this, let me know what else you're interested in seeing from me too. I got a lot of random trivia up here in this noggin. Let me tell you, what lore do you want to know? I'll talk about whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of wrap up my Yule video here, and yeah, just let you know what things that I did have planned that I didn't do, what things I had planned that I did do and might not necessarily have filmed, just because, yeah, like I said, I'm kind of trying to decide for myself what are things and experiences that I want to film and share, and what are things that are like kind of private moments to keep to myself, and finding that balance of documenting things, because like I do want to be more active on YouTube this year and make more videos, but also, you know, be able to be in the moment and not like be glued to my phone like I am all the time. Like I'm kind of addicted to just having my phone in my hand as an anxiety distraction, honestly, and that's something that I really want to get away from, is just the endless doom scrolling for no reason that's not productive at all. So yeah, that's why I'm here to ramble to you guys about all my random thoughts instead. So I hope you do enjoy this little short, sweet video of what I did do for Yule. And yeah, I definitely look forward to talking to you guys some more and making more videos in the future.